everyone, this is Gary and today we're doing another life skills video. Now the way in which these videos work is this. There are three sections. This first section gives you a broad outline of the subject and the topics it will be covering as part of that subject. The middle section then deals with the meat of the subject, the detail, and I have found it best to do that through a series of slides. And then the final section is just a quick summary of what we have covered. Now, in case you miss anything, all the detail that you hear and that you see in this video is also set out in the description box below, and in addition there are some links to other relevant videos. So, having done the quick introduction, let's just get into it. Okay, so let's get into it. Now, if you're thinking about studying philosophy or you just want to know a little bit more about it, then this is the video for you. And we're looking essentially at Philosophy 101, in other words, the very starting places, to which I would suggest there are 6 elements. So, let's get started. So, the first of these elements is logic, and I would suggest there are 3 parts to this, which you will find in your study. Basically, it's about how to think in a sound manner, and that involves a combination of deductive reasoning and inductive reasoning. And in a nutshell, while it may seem oversimplistic, are the key elements of logic. The next strand of philosophy that you normally cover if you are studying it is the topic of ethics and morality. In other words, what are your morals? And that's the area of exploration. In the process, you will look at your personal values and you'll look at right and wrong behaviours. And then in doing so, you will look at that in the context of applied and normative ethics. And in the process of doing that, you will eventually look at the topic of meta-ethics. And those, I suggest, are the 5 key topics that you look at when you are studying ethics and morality. Now, another common and popular element in philosophy is epistemology. Now, what is that all about? Well, it's about how do we know things. Some people would say our knowledge comes from divine revelation, while others would say it's logic and reason, maybe a combination of both, or intuition and experience. But that's all part of the process of study and exploration when you're looking at that topic of epistemology. And fundamentally what you need to examine is the methodology. How is it you know these things? Now, another topic which is a key element of philosophy is metaphysics. Although there are some that would say that metaphysics is not physics at all, and indeed it's not really an element of philosophy. But whether you like it or not, it has for a long period been a key element of philosophy. And it's about examining the physical universe, so that's the physics side, if you like, but it's also exploring the nature of ultimate reality. Perceived, actual, the nature of it, the nature of ultimate reality. And in the process you go across a topic known as ontology, a whole area of study in itself, which looks at the nature of being. So it's not just the nature of ultimate reality, but the nature of being and of existence. So the next strand, the next topic, area of study often in terms of philosophy is of course politics, and a very popular one this is for a variety of obvious reasons. But the truth is there are only really 2 elements to politics. The first is studying and asking and indeed answering the question, how should we live, and essentially how should society be organised to meet how we should live. And in essence, although again it may seem an oversimplification, is all you need to know about politics in terms of what it is about. Obviously, it is a whole field of study and will take up a lot of time if you do it in depth, but essentially that's the area and that's the topic that is covered. Now, the next area of philosophy that is worth mentioning, because it will be a critical element of any philosophy study that you do, is the topic of aesthetics. And there are really only three elements to this. The first is that it's about a study of what is beautiful and also what is enjoyable, or to put it another way, what is tasteful. And the process of studying aesthetics is all about talking about, discovering, identifying and trying to define these three things. And in short, that's what aesthetics is all about. So finally then, a very quick summary of what Philosophy 101 entails. And just to give you a quick diagram, you can see there it's all about studying logic, ethics, aesthetics, politics, metaphysics and epistemology. And once you have nailed all of those topics, well, I suggest that philosophy to you will be as easy as that. Okay, so I hope you found that life skills video useful and interesting. And as I've said before, all the detail which I've covered in this video is also set out to assist you in the description box below, and you will also see a number of links to other relevant life skills videos. Now all that's really left for me to say after that is that if you like this video, please mark it as a like, and if you wish to see more videos like this, then please subscribe. Finally then, let me just say thank you very much for watching this video, and bye for now.